Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Gemini, Libra and Aquarius as a collective reading. We just have had, or we will be having, Uranus, which is going to be, it's actually going retrograde on the 19th of August. The 19th of August isn't too far away because yesterday was the 16th. Venus has just gone into Libra, so this is going to bring balance into partnerships. So Libra, this is Venus is in your sign. Anywhere that you do have, so if you, this is probably a good time to look at your Venus sign, as your Venus sign may relate to you more than your sun, your rising or your moon sign. So if you check out your natal chart and check out your Venus sign, that may have more, what would you say, more, can't think of the word. You may, I can't think of the word, sorry. It may, you may, I've lost my words, totally lost my words. Anyway, I'm going to just pull out the cards for you now. I hope you've had a good weekend, good week. At the moment, we're all in lockdown here in Australia, so as a lot of places are, we've seemed to have had a bit of a surge with the COVID lately, so we're just taking precautions, and everyone is on a 7-day lockdown with all the borders shut at present. All right, so we have Aries, the Emperor, which is represented by Aries, coming out here first. So that's what's going on for you. You may be, you may have Aries in your chart in a quite prominent position, air signs, or you could be in contact with someone that does represent, that you know of, that does represent an emperor type of person. The emperor is someone that does know their worth. It can also, it's someone normally that's a leader or an authority figure. They tend to be quite, they like to, they're financially stable. They have, a couple of achievements behind them. It can also just represent someone that's in control of their life. They're a mature person, and they know what's what. So that's there. So it's either you have Aries in your chart somewhere, air signs, or you know of someone who is described by the Emperor. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you, air signs, guides and spirits. What can we let them know what's happening for Venus entering into Libra at this time? What's going on for them? Okay, we have the Ace of Wands out there. We've also got the 10 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the energies of each card, like the meaning of each card, and then I'm going to put each row together for you in a bit of a story, or my interpretation of it, air signs. Okay, so what else do we have going on here for the air signs for Venus entering into Libra? Spirits and guides. I need 4 more cards for the rest of this story, for the rest of this reading, please. Spirits and guides, 4 more cards, or 1 more card will do, whatever you feel. for this particular reading for the air signs for Venus entering into Libra, spirits and guides. Okay, we have got the 8 of Swords coming out there. We also have the 3 of Swords. So we have a bit of air energy coming out here. We've got the 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords for you air signs. Okay, so what else do we have going on here for the air signs, please, spirits and guides? Just 2 more cards for this particular reading for Venus entering into Libra. Okay. Right, we have got the 5 of Cups and the High Priestess. Right, let's see what we've got. Let's talk about what's happening here. Okay, so as I said, we've got the Emperor here, which I've already described this person. As I said, you may have Aries in your chart in a quite prominent position, or you know of someone that I have described, you know, like a father figure or a mature person in your life. Okay, so next we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is, it's basically a new beginning. All aces are new beginnings, and the wands are like a passionate energy. So this talks about inspiration. It can talk about a creative spark that you may be feeling gurgling in your stomach. Maybe you may have some sort of a new passion that you're, or project that you are starting, so you're quite enthusiastic about this and you have lots of energy behind you. Next we have the 10 of Swords. Now the 10 of Swords is the air energy, so this is definitely talking about you. 10 of Swords is maybe you're feeling like you failed in some area. You may be feeling some sort of a bitterness towards someone, or something has collapsed. Something's collapsed around you, or recently has. You're feeling quite exhausted, possibly. There could also be maybe you feel like you're in a bit of a dead-end situation. You could also you feel like you have been betrayed by another person as well, or you feel like you're victimized, like you may be feeling victimized by someone, or you know, or you're not sure where you're supposed to be going next. You're feeling quite exhausted, and you feel, you know, a bit of a failure, and you're not sure of what direction you're supposed to be heading in next. Okay, next we have we've got that, sorry. So, okay, so if you have Aries in your chart, that's the type of person that I have described. Someone that is quite, they're in control. They may hold a supervisor position, or be their own boss or something like that. They are normally quite financially stable, and they'd like to, you know, they set themselves goals and they like to achieve things. So that's that type. Or you could be in contact with someone like that, air signs as well. But it is a fire. It is a fire sign. So it could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but predominantly Aries. Okay, here we have the Ace of Wands. What you're wanting possibly is this new beginning. You are wanting this. you've got this creative spark about you, or this person that does represent this person here. You may be feeling that, you've got this inspiration and this energy and enthusiasm, but you're unable to move forward because you've taken a knock. You've taken a knock. Something's collapsed around you. You're feeling, like a failure. You're feeling like you're in a dead end. Someone around you has betrayed you. It could be this fire person. This could be someone like this. An Aries has betrayed you in some form. When you wanted a new beginning with them, or you're not, or as I said, it doesn't have to be. This could be you if you have Aries in your chart, air signs. The Ten of Swords, you can see this how it is. You've been betrayed in some form, either by an Aries. You maybe thought that you were going to have a new beginning with an Aries, or if you have Aries in your chart, air signs, you're wanting that, but you've been let down and betrayed by someone else, so you're unable to move forward during this sort of despair, this bitterness. You feel like you're exhausted and you can't move forward because you've been betrayed in some form. Okay, air signs. Let's have a look what's next. Here we have the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is a card that talks about community. It could talk about home. It talks about celebrations as well, or reunions of different relationships as well. It can speak about going to a lot of parties, stability, belonging, and gatherings with someone that you want to be with. This is known as the 1111 card. This is also, the happy ending card. Maybe you're striving towards this, or you've been going out and having a good time recently with your family and friends, or there's been a lot of community gatherings going on. I don't know how, but yeah, but anyway, maybe you're feeling maybe you're wanting that, maybe you're wanting this, you're wanting the celebrations, you're wanting the reunion, you're wanting the stability, you're wanting to feel like you belong, if you know what I mean, like you're wanting that happy ending. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles could mean that you are holding on to your emotions tightly. The Four of Pentacles talks about possessiveness. You may have some sort of insecurity. It can also talk about hoarding as well, stinginess. It can also talk about boundaries and you may be guarding, like either guarding your emotions or guarding your pentacles because you're afraid of losing them from somewhere. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords talks about feeling trapped, restricted, and paralyzed. You feel that you're quite helpless and powerless in the situation. You may feel like you're imprisoned as such, or, you feel like you can't move, like you're with COVID. You're feeling quite stuck in your surroundings, which wouldn't be surprising if you did feel like that. So you're unable to go anywhere, or you're unable to reach out because you have fear. Your own fears are keeping you stuck. We have different forms of communication. We have phones, we have messages, we have emails, we have Zoom. So if you are feeling restricted because you can't go and do what you want to do, there are other forms of communication. We don't have to physically be in front of someone. This could also just mean that you have a lot of anxiety in regards to going, you have anxiety in reaching out to who you want to reach out to. Maybe you're wanting to reach out to a fire sign, air signs, and you're not sure how to do it. Or you're feeling like you're holding on to your emotions here and you're not able to express to a fire sign how you're feeling. You're wanting this happy ending, but it just seems that you can't get it because of the Eight of Swords. Like you may be having sleepless nights. You, as I said, you may be feeling helpless, powerless, paralyzed, restricted in what you want to do in life. So that's how I see that. So you just need to see it whatever your situation is. Okay, next we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. It can talk about separation, sadness, loss, and you may have been crying or having tears or feeling quite emotional about a situation. You may have had a breakup in the past and that's why you're unable to move forward, because you fear that what has happened in your past is going to happen in your future as well. It could just mean that. It could mean that you have suffered or you will be suffering heartbreak because the person that you've taken too long to contact, the fire sign that you wanted to contact, or the other, or if you're a fire sign, and you've taken too long to contact that person, or you've suffered heartbreak in the past. You need to see it how you see it, but that's what that card there represents. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is the next one up. This talks about loss. Maybe you're feeling self-pity. You've suffered some sort of grief. There's disappointment. You could be mourning something. You're very discontent and you're feeling let down by a situation. So you're not able to move out of this restricted phase because possibly of past heartbreak, and you're feeling quite stuck. You're holding on to these emotions for dear life. You're not about to let anyone know how you're feeling. You could be you want to hold on to your possessions. You're feeling insecure about the situation. You may be going through a relationship breakdown, and the other person is leaving, and you are feeling quite rigid in what you've built up for yourself. So you're feeling quite guarded. So that's what that could mean there. This is how I'm reading this anyway. Okay, so next we have, so the Five of Cups there, as I said, the Five of Cups talks about loss, grief, self-pity, grief, disappointment, mourning. Here we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card that talks about intuition. There could be some sort of secrets that are going to be revealed that you are unaware of. This person here has an inner wisdom. They're very patient, and they're a sort of mysterious person. So this could be you, air signs, this already, or this is going to come to light. This person that I am describing is possibly someone that does reveal a secret to you. or this could be just what's going to be happening in your life, that you are needing to trust your gut instincts, because some sort of a secret, you are about to reveal a secret, and or you may just need to call on that inner wisdom of yours and the patience that you've had. And this is a spiritual card, so maybe you need to draw on that spirituality and meditate and find out what you're searching for, what you're seeking, how you're able to heal what has happened in your past. Why are you holding on to everything so tightly? Why are you feeling so restricted in what you wanted to do? I mean, you want this new beginning with, you want this new beginning. You're very passionate. You could be very passionate about someone. You have that inspiration and you have the energy, and you're wanting, you're wanting this happiness and this new beginning and this new life for yourself, but something is holding you back. Like you're possessive, you're holding onto your coins, or you're holding onto your emotions. You're feeling restricted. As I said, we may not visually be able to see each other, but there are other forms of communication. Just reaching out to another person, communicating to them. We all, you're holding on to this, whatever it is that you're holding on to too tightly, so you're having the sleepless nights and you're unable to get out of it. So you need to trust your inner wisdom and your instincts, and the patience. You have patience and heal. Start healing. Start calling on your guides. Start meditating. Start healing the past. Maybe you need to forgive someone. Maybe you don't need to go and physically go and forgive them. You can just make a list or write things out that you need to forgive someone or a situation that's happened, so then you can move forward into this new beginning, into this happy place that you want to be in. Okay, so that's what I've got for you there, air signs. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I am going to pull you an oracle card for each of you. So that's going to help give you some guidance for this time. Okay, so we have Gemini there. I'm not sure that you can... There we go. Gemini. I'm going to pull you an Aboriginal spirit. I haven't actually done one of these for a while. Okay, so what do we have for Gemini, please, spirits and guides? What's the advice that Gemini need to hear for Venus entering into Libra? What do we need? What do we need to hear? What do they need to hear, please, spirits and guides? What's the advice that Gemini... Okay, we have a windfall. A windfall for Gemini. That's quite good, isn't it, Gemini? Okay, windfall. Let's see. Windfalls are subjective and vary from big wins to major accomplishments in life. Similar to wealth, windfalls can mean different things to each individual. Windfalls don't always come with bells and whistles, so be aware to recognize them when they do come. Don't let them be overshadowed by other people's views on what they consider a windfall. Don't look past a windfall for something more or something better. Recognize a simple improvement in your life is a windfall, whether it is money, opportunities, or a life lesson. It's a bonus that has been given to you by the universe. The explanation of this card is there is an opportunity for a very fruitful event to come your way. Have you bought a lottery ticket, applied for a job, or waiting for something important in the mail? If you've practicing manifesting, then you've struck the right formula. Here comes your luck, finally. You seem to have been a bit short of good times lately, but things are about to change for the better. Don't dwell on the past. Allow yourself to enjoy the moment. A warning, don't forget to remain humble and don't let your ego distract you from this windfall. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's have a look now for Libra. What do we have for Libra, spirits and guides? What do we have for Libra? What's the advice that Libra need to hear right now, please, spirits and guides? What is the advice that Libra need to hear for Venus going into Libra, into their sign? Spirits and guides, the advice. Oh, goodness. Spirits and guides, what's the advice that Libra need to hear, please? Just one card, please, one card. Okay, we have wealth. That's quite nice, isn't it? Libra, wealth. Okay, wealth. Wealth is not only accumulation of money and possessions, but also includes experiences. An abundance of such possessions is not a negative aspect of wealth, provided you remain thankful for the opportunities that have arisen to place you in this position. Through the experiences you have along your journey, you learn the lessons of life along the way. These are lessons that cannot be bought with money and can only be experienced. These lessons are personal and individual to each person and define one's character. Wealth can be many things to different people. To each individual, wealth can vary and is not just limited to money alone, but can include an abundance of other things like health, friendships, knowledge, etc. Your situation will be prosperous and will leave you in a far better position from which you started. The key is to not allow other people to interfere in your decision-making process and for you to make your own decisions in this situation. Your wealth and prosperity is definitely increasing due to a good decision you are about to make. Have the confidence to step into your power and take this situation in hand. Enjoy your newfound wealth. Right, there we go. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. Let's see what we have got for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to hear? I might pull you a universal love. Universal love, spirits and guides. What's the advice that Aquarius need to hear for Venus entering into Libra, please? What's the advice that Aquarius need to hear? What's the advice that Aquarius need to hear? Okay, expectancy. Nice. Expectancy. Let's see. Something you've been hoping for may not come about in the way you expected. Observe the image on this card without trying to understand it. Simply allow its energy, color, and vibration to flow through you. Know you are being filled with the infinite power of love. Fixed expectations may be blocking you and delaying the arrival of something far more beautiful. Surrender and trust are required. Expectation comes with limitations. There is beauty, opportunity, and glory beyond your imaginings. Being certain of how things should be can get in the way of seeing things as they are. Opportunity can come in many guises, so let go of the details and be open to the joys that may happen your way. Okay, so there we go. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I am going to pull you for each zodiac sign what is going to be happening with you. Okay, so I am going to pull you an angel's answers for each. Okay, so Libra, if you're dealing with another Libra, if you're dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer. Okay, so Libra, I'm going to pull you an angel's answer for each of the different zodiac signs. Okay, so Libra, if you're dealing with another Libra, angels, what do we have? What's the answer for a Libra dealing with another Libra, please, spirits? Improving health. Okay. So Libra, if you're dealing with a Gemini, helpful people. So I see that as you would need to talk to maybe your friends or your family in regards to if you are dealing, Libra, with a Gemini. Libra, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, within the next few weeks. Libra, if you're dealing with an Aries, the answer is yes. Libra, if you're dealing with a Leo, the answer is no. Libra, if you're dealing with a Taurus, reconsider. Libra, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, the answer is choose a new direction. Libra, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you need to trust. Libra, if you're dealing with a Pisces, the answer is a year from now. Libra, if you're dealing with a Virgo, the answer is recovery. Libra, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, the answer is yes. Libra, if you're dealing with a Cancer, the answer is get more information. Okay, so that's what I've got there for you, Libra. Now I'm going to do Gemini. Where am I? This isn't working out very well, isn't it? Okay, so Gemini, if you are going, if you're going to deal with a Gemini, if you're dealing Gemini with an Aries, Gemini, if you're dealing with a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Libra, a Leo, a Virgo, Capricorn, or Cancer. Let's see. Okay, so Gemini, if you are dealing with a Gemini, let's see. Gemini, if you are dealing with a Gemini, what is the angels? Angels, what's the answer for Gemini dealing with another Gemini, please? A Gemini dealing with another Gemini, please, angels. What's the answer for Gemini dealing with another Gemini? Take action. Gemini, if you're dealing with another Gemini, you need to take action. Gemini, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, there is no need to worry. Gemini, if you're dealing with an Aries, you need to remain positive. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Taurus, you need to, within the next few months. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the answer is there's something better. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you need to ask your angels. You need to possibly do some meditation or something like that, or get into your spirituality. Okay. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Pisces, the answer is no. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Libra, the situation will improve. Gemini, if you're dealing... did I say this? Gemini, yes. Sorry. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Leo, the answer is no. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Virgo, improving health. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, the answer is yes. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Cancer, the answer is forgiveness. Right. Okay, so that's what I have got for you, Gemini. So we've done Aquarius, we've done Libra. No, we haven't done Gemini. We've done, don't even know where I'm up to. Gemini. We've done Aquarius, we've done Gemini, and now we're going to do Libra. Okay, Libra. Maybe if we have done Libra already, I might just pause and see. Can't remember. Have we done Libra? I think we have. Aquarius. Aquarius, if you're dealing with another Aquarius, an Aries, Aquarius if you're dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius if you're dealing with a Taurus, Aquarius if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Aquarius if you're dealing with a Libra, Aquarius if you're dealing with a Pisces, Aquarius if you're dealing with a Virgo, a Capricorn or a Cancer. Okay, Aquarius, if you are dealing with another Aquarius, let's see. Angels, if Aquarius, what's the answer? If there are two Aquariuses together, what's the answer? Okay, it's up to you. There you go. Aquarius, if you're dealing with an Aries, the answer is ask for help from others. So possibly family, friends, or your guides. If you're dealing, Aquarius, with a Scorpio, the answer is unlikely. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Gemini, within the next few weeks. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Taurus, no need to worry. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, within the next few months. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Libra, take action. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Pisces, the answer is there is something better. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Leo, remain positive. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Virgo, meditation will bring answers for you. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, the answer to that is ask your angels. So, Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you need to ask your angels. Well, we're going to ask you, and the answer is success. So, Aquarius, if you are dealing with a Capricorn, you have success because we've just asked the angels. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Cancer, we have if you believe. Okay, so yes, I have done all of that now. So we've done, yes, I remember we did Libra, we did Gemini, and we did Aquarius. Okay, so we have Uranus going into retrograde on the 19th of August. This is going to help us process life changes, and it's going to upgrade our brain basically to make us think more innovatively. We're going to review, we are going to process, and we are going to start adapting to the wild curves that life is throwing at us at present. So Venus entering into Libra on the 16th, which was yesterday. This is going to bring balance into our partnerships and relationships. We also had that second full moon in Aquarius, which falls on August the 22nd. So that will be a blue moon. So when Uranus does go retrograde, that'll be five planets going into retrograde. So I will have more information for your particular sign in the description. So you'll be able to find out how Uranus going into retrograde is going to affect you. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that reading. I know it's sort of been a bit of an oddball because I haven't done a reading for a while, but I believe in quality over quantity. I'm working on some new, what would you call it? I can't think of any words. My mind has just gone blank. What would you say? A new way of doing things. Like I'm going to talk more about our north node and our south node. I'm taking more of a astrological view as time is fluid. So this is why I'm doing the readings on when the planets change in the universe, not so much dates. It's more about the planets and what's happening with them and how this is going to affect you as a person, like your life basically. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you have a good weekend and a good week, and I will talk to you next time. All right, see you, air signs. Bye.